Good morning. My name's Scholl. I'm the Planning Operations Section Chief Trainee for the Alaska Incident Management Team. Yesterday we transitioned with the Great Basin team and got to know what you guys have going on out here in your neck of the woods. We did a really good transition and I'm here to give you your update for today. Yesterday, crews were out doing some work. There's still a lot of work to be done, even though there's not as much smoke in the air. Still a lot of work to be done. Up in the no-name drainage, crews have continued to assess and try and figure out how we can keep the fire from progressing to the north and to the west. We've done some improvements around some of the recreational cabins that are up in that area. We had crews along the north continuing to mop up and secure the fire's edge. That is still open, and that's the red part on the map that you see. This means it's open fire line. Fire is not progressing. We didn't have much fire growth yesterday at all, but crews are still in there working hard to secure that. Up near Coffee Pot Spike and along the northeast corner, crews continue to monitor and patrol, and we do have some interior pockets of heat left, and so we call that cleaning up. So the fire is still cleaning itself up a little bit, and so you'll continue to see some of those smokes. Down here around Bear Ranch, we did have a burn operation which put a lot of smoke in the air, and you might be seeing some of that residual smoke down in the low-lying areas today. But they were able to secure the line, and today what they're doing in there is mopping up and patrolling and ensuring that the line is secured and mopped up to a safe distance so that we're not expecting any fire to come out of there. So there is going to be a lot of activity working down around Bear Ranch Spike and in the southeast corner of the fire. Down on the southern end of the fire, near Hopkins Reservoir, the crews have been working in here trying to close up the red spots that you see out here. It's really rugged country, as you know, and so it's difficult to operate in there, so the crews are taking it real slow. The fire has a ragged edge, which means it didn't burn cleanly, and so it takes a lot more time and effort for crews to go through this and grit it and make sure that they're getting all the hot spots so it doesn't cause us problems later. So we're continuing to work hard in this area. And then over on the southeast corner of the fire, crews are working down and monitoring and patrolling what they've already secured, and then keeping an eye on this little piece of open line that we still have down near Grizzly along the river there. So it's a really difficult country in there, and the crews are keeping an eye on that and trying to figure out how to make sure that stays where it's currently sitting. We're not expecting a lot of fire activity or new growth anytime soon. The forecast looks pretty favorable for us to be able to continue to work and try and secure the fire's edge. And that about wraps it up for today's operational briefing. Thank you.